What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another Green Tea Chronicles movie review. Malignant, directed by James Wan, starring Annabelle Wallis, Michelle White, and Jacqueline McKenzie, is the new highly anticipated horror film that is now showing in theaters and also on HBO Max. Now, I had the luxury of checking it out right at home on HBO Max. Now, this movie tells the story of a powerful evil force that terrorizes a woman and some people from its past. Now it comes on, just going straight in with the horror and the jump scares. And of course, it shows that scene that you probably seen in a lot of the previews with this force trying to push its way in as this woman is holding the door back. It also shows like a lot of CGI. I'm not a big fan of CGI, but I would say that the bloody graphic scenes were on point. Like I like to see in horror films, I like to see how movies they actually show, you know, it shows how someone is injured. It shows everything about how the person is either killed or hurt really badly. So they don't hold back on that. At first they didn't show too much, but I guess they were kind of like building up your expectations for what's to come in the rest of the film. But this was a highly anticipated film, and it was also a huge disappointment based off a lot of the early reviews that I seen. But, nevertheless, I still like to check the films out for myself because a lot of times movies that people, they don't really like, I end up enjoying it. Or if I don't like fully enjoy it, I still like it a little bit more than, what they put it out to be. And the only takeaway from this film to me was something that was kind of not clearly explained, dealing with one of the main characters and the evil force. But later on throughout the movie, you'll find out the connection between the two and why this force is terrorizing her and the town that she lives in. Now, the photography was very detailed and certain things really stood out. It really stood out in the cinematography. It's just like there was this scene where it was shot like with the black and white image. But one of the detectives, she had a lollipop, and the lollipop, just the bright red color of the candy was really sticking out. I like how they shot the film. I really like the color in the movie. It kind of took you back to the early 90s, and then it brought you into present time, into the 2020s. So it's like it went back and forth, but I really did like the way they shot the movie. The dialogue was pretty interesting and entertaining because I think it was kind of funny the way that Gabriel expressed himself. I'm sorry, but that is one of the characters. So that's about all of the spoilers that I'm gonna give. But that is one of the characters named Gabriel. I like the way that he expressed himself to the main character in the film, but it confused me as to why did they express themselves in that manner. Again, you have to watch all of the movie to see what I'm talking about. The movie kind of starts to tell itself a little bit past midway through. So you get like a whole sense of what's going on. And so now you could just sit back and watch the rest of it for entertainment. And this is where a lot of people, they started to get a little disappointed because it started to look a little amateur, and just like they didn't put much effort into the story as far as making it more entertaining and something to really think about. But I enjoyed it. I really liked the movie myself. I didn't find a problem with it at all. I liked it, and it was something different. And I like when people, they come up with different ideas for horror films. It was something different. I was entertained. I don't really have a problem with it at all. So that's my movie review for Malignant. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.